So what we're gonna do together is create a short film that introduces us and our stories to the world. This is a great way to promote ourselves, especially as artists, creators, or public figures. I'm gonna share my story and the whole process behind that, and you can follow along and create your own video. Oh, and also, we're only gonna use our cell phones to show that it doesn't matter what equipment you have. It's all about how you use it. All of the principles that I'm gonna cover are universal and will work no matter what you use to film or edit. We're gonna start with the first part, which is coming up with your narrative. The first step to creating a slick promo video is to interview yourself. Interviews will be the foundation of our videos, and if you're unsure of what questions to ask, don't worry, because I've got you covered. We're gonna start by grabbing our cell phones and using the built-in voice memos app to record our voices. Make sure to find a very quiet space and stay away from any loud appliances like refrigerators or heating units. You'll also find that the outdoors tends to get quite noisy. It's way more difficult to find a quiet spot than you might initially think. Also, closets make great recording studios. All that fabric absorbs sound and reduces the empty sound that you might get from recording in a big room. Hold the microphone within 12 inches of your face, but be careful not to get it too close or else you risk getting plosives. Those are those horrible bursts of air that hit the microphone when you pronounce certain letters like P's or B's. And if you mess up, just keep on recording and say it again. You can always cut and use the best takes. Alright, this is a big one. Get hydrated. Your mouth can make some very icky noises when you haven't had enough water. Your saliva gets sticky, but also chugging water right before recording isn't any better. It just gives you a moist mouth. Moist. For best results, drink lots of water about 1 to 2 hours before recording, and that'll stop your mouth from getting sticky or too moist. And final tip is to give yourself some energy. Don't let yourself sound monotoned. Let your voice get higher and lower, so not to sound boring. So crack a couple Red Bulls and get talking. Questions that I'm gonna ask myself include, who are you? How'd you get started? What inspires you? What is your favorite part of doing what you do? What are things that you've learned? What are your hopes for the future? And finally, any parting thoughts for the people? That's it for the first step in creating your videos. Tune into the next video where we get hands-on with the camera. See you then.